Hi, it's Pastor Paul L. Anderson here at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, where we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. We thank God for this Satisfaction Saturday, the satisfaction in knowing that He promises never to leave us nor forsake us. He promised to be our teacher. He promised to be our guide and our aid in every circumstance and situation that we face. We thank God for you, and we thank God for His presence being with us on this day. For those of you who have not voted yet, I want to remind you, this is your last chance. It's the last day for early voting. Please go out and cast your vote for the candidate of your choice. Today, I want to talk to you about the most important commandment. In Luke 10:25-37, we find out something that is so powerful. Jesus responds to a lawyer's question, and the question was, who is my neighbor? By telling the parable of the Good Samaritan. And this story, a Jewish man is attacked by robbers and left half dead on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho. Two religious figures, a priest and a Levite, pass by without helping. It is a Samaritan, a group despised by Jews, who stops to help, tending to the man's wounds, carrying him to an inn, and paying for his care. This compassionate act reveals a deep truth. Our neighbor is anyone who is in need, regardless of the background, regardless of the socioeconomic strata. Historically, Samaritans and Jews had a long-standing feud. They had nothing to do with each other because of their religious and cultural differences, making the Samaritans' actions very shocking and counterculture. Jesus uses this story to redefine love and mercy by elevating a Samaritan as a hero. He challenges their prejudice, and he calls his followers to have a higher standard of compassion that goes beyond social and religious divides. In our contemporary text, this parable begins to urge us to examine our own hearts. Like the priest and the Levite, we might sometimes avoid those who need us due to our inconvenience, due to fear, and due to judgment. But Jesus teaches us that true love is inconvenient and is sacrificial, extending beyond our immediate circle. Our neighbor includes the marginalized, the stranger, even those who might be inclined to avoid. Today, this passage encourages us to love without limits and to be moved with compassion rather than social norms and our personal biases. In the world that divides us based upon labels and differences, we are called to live out a radical love by seeing others through God's eyes. The Good Samaritan is the example that challenges us to embody the compassion of Christ and to seek and to serve and to lift those around us who are actually neighbors wherever we find them. Today, I want to remind you that you are my neighbor. I am your neighbor. Let's do the neighborly thing to aid and to assist each other and those who are in need. Today, I want to remind you that you have an opportunity to fellowship with us tomorrow at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. You may celebrate with us virtually at 7 o'clock a.m. for our virtual time of worship, or you can join us in person. As you join us in person at 9 o'clock a.m., we'll have the opportunity to find out that we truly are neighbors, not just based upon geographical location, but we are all neighbors because this world is God's community. Today, we invite you to join us, and then after being there, you can say indeed that you are exceedingly and abundantly blessed. We look forward to sharing with you tomorrow at the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, virtually at 7 o'clock a.m. or 9 o'clock a.m. in person. You are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and we'll save a seat for you.
To sow a seed to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, visit our newly redesigned website, thefountainofraleigh.org, and select Sow a Seed from the homepage. Also, giving has been made easier with the new Fountain of Raleigh app, available now in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Download today, select Giving from the main menu, and then follow the directions to complete your giving through Subsplash.
Thank you so very much for all of your gifts and donations that you've given to the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship. We thank you for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you will do in the future. Your gifts and donations helps us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only locally, but throughout the world. Thank you again for your gifts, and may God continue to richly bless you. It is here at the Fountain that we believe that we are exceedingly and abundantly blessed, and may you receive those blessings that God has in store for you.